You know, through June's bravado and being this strong guy, he is incredibly stupid at times. I cannot believe it took until he was in middle school before he realized that Tomo was actually a girl. Like, they've been hanging out and everything like that, and he didn't see the signs up until he goes to the same school as her, and then it's like, oh, oh, you're a girl. It's like, are you kidding me here? Are you kidding me? Like, you're just so dumb, but hilarious nonetheless. Anyway, we just got done watching episode 10 of Tomo-chan as a Girl, and this one was a little bit more insight from June's perspective than it was from Tomo. And the fact that through the race that they were having, that Tomo fell out, passed out. How'd she pass out? Oh, she passed out because she tried to practice running at night, the night before, and then fell out on her bathroom floor. Girl, if you don't take care of yourself. But thankfully, I guess she was fine. And through everything, June picking her up, taking her, and literally getting first place. You know, Mizuzu says because she was injured, and it makes sense. He probably would go faster to make sure that his friend is safe. But he made it first place, beat everyone out. And more power to him, more power that he actually did this. But this scene that he gets back his DS handheld, is actually pretty poignant, because the fact is, she's trying to tell him, you know what, you may not have thought it, but you're on my level now. But regardless, she's like, but if you're on my turf and doing my stuff, I'm going to beat you. And to him, like, look at his expression. He's like, wait, what now? He got it back. He got it back. And now, mysteriously, all of a sudden, he's like, Tomo's kind of cute, isn't she? He's like, hello? Where have you been? Come on now, dude. It's like, what is going on? June's just June. And you know, he may look like a strong character, but he's just, sometimes there's like, what is going on with you? And they had a little backstory here where they talked more about the middle school stuff. And I'm glad that we actually have insight now as far as why June asked out Mizuzu and kind of was trying to do kind of like the jealousy thing, but kind of trying to learn some things, then blew it. It's like, he just trying to be natural, and that's not how Mizuzu is, like taking her fishing and all this other stuff. Yeah, she's like, okay, I'm gonna dump him. He's like, nah. Just blew her whole character, thinking that she's like, haha, I'm gonna manipulate him and break up with him and all this. He's like, yeah, about that. But of course, through the whole thing with the Mizuzu, it gave him the courage to kind of talk to Tomo. And I cannot believe he did not talk to Tomo for a whole year. Now, granted, they did talk here and there, as he said, that, you know, if they had to at the dojo and all that, but he didn't really like converse with her. He brushed her off for a whole year. Like, so they're in middle school. He first goes into middle school with her. First few weeks, everything's cool, and then he like ignores her for a whole year up until the next year of middle school, and then he starts talking with her. Come on now. Like, I don't understand how you can brush off someone that's your friend. Doesn't matter if they're a girl, boy, in between. Like, they're still your friend slash best friend. You guys had adventures together, did stuff, and then just because you didn't want to feel embarrassed or have them feel embarrassed that, oh, are you guys going out type deal? It's like, screw that noise. And that's essentially what Tomo told June. Why does that matter? What matters to you? And one thing I've learned through this relationship that they have, a lot of, I don't know, if you're looking at the relationship as a race, a lot of the goalposts keep getting moved by June and how he feels about different things. While Tomo's still kind of being herself through everything, regardless, you know, she's still tomboyish and doing whatever. Even through the whole year, she kept getting fired up and doing sports and such. He's the one that's kind of like trying to figure things out, and it's like, just be you. And that's probably why one of the reasons why he looked up to Tomo, because he felt she was so much stronger emotionally and such, because she stayed the same the whole way through, and he's been the wavering line. She's literally the fixated line, and he's been going up and down the line. And it's like, dude, but then finally now, wait a minute, is Tomo cute? You idiot. And I love the fact of this segue of him thinking this up into the new ending. I don't know if this ending's only specifically for this episode or if this is going to be the new ending for the rest of the show, but it's such a good one. Essentially, it's the same ending that we've had before, but it's sung by the male characters in the show, and kind of like their perspective, seeing all the girls and such, and they're being awestruck by how they look. Classic. Very, very good. Very well done. Very good segue. And I'm hoping like the future episodes, like each episode continuously keeps showing them getting closer and closer. And now that June is like, is she actually cute? Like now that he start looking at her, it's like I want it to be like almost like Kaguya-sama Love is War. Essentially, where it's like they're battling each other for their love and affection, but then they're not revealing to each other that they love each other. Kind of like that. Like, is June gonna sit there and kind of secretly like her, and then of course she likes him, but then they kind of like go back and forth and not really revealing it, but then cute moments happen. Like, that's what I want to see for the rest of this show. I think it's gonna be very interesting, but it's a great show. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed every episode. It's been funny. It's lived up to its comedic and romantic aspects that if you haven't been watching up until now, definitely I would say watch this show. It's really good, or at least suggest it to someone to watch it, because if you like the rom-coms but that aren't like the typical rom-coms, there you go. You got it. You got it. But anyway, comment down below what you guys think as far as the show and the relationship and how things may progress. I would love to see what you guys think, but for the most part, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe for more anime reviews. We have a lot more coming up in the future. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.